Hey, what's going on, guys? Devin here with Backcountry Exposure. I want to talk about a new sleeping bag from Paria Outdoor Products. This is the Thermodown 0 degree 700 fill sleeping bag. A really cool bag, and I've had a bit of experience with their 15 degree version of this, and they just recently released this 0 degree version, and I have to say it stands up to the quality and value expectations that you would expect from Paria Outdoor Products. The more that I use their products, and I've been using them for quite a long time now, and I have to say that they are becoming one of my favorite brands because the value aspect of them is so great. This bag, as a 0 degree bag, like I said, with a 700 fill down, is going to run you about $160 as all. So what you've got here is a bag that weighs 3 pounds, and you've got about 32 ounces of fill that is within the bag. So you've got a ton of loft in this, and that's one of my favorite things about the Paria bags is the loft on them is really nice. And so you're going to get that warmth rating that you would expect from a 0 degree bag or a 15 degree bag or even a 30 degree bag. But as far as this bag is concerned, you're looking at a bag that has a 20D ripstop nylon material on the outside, and then it has a 320T polyester pongee material that is a breathable material on the inside, and it's really soft. It's one of my favorite things about the Paria bags is that polyester material on the inside is really soft. It doesn't catch onto your clothing and like move around with you. You're able to move around in the bag, but that breathable aspect of it as well is nice because it helps keep the bag from smelling weird and getting that like camp stink that you get after spending a few nights out on the trail. So let's talk about the real benefits of this bag and some of the constraints to it. But something else to point out about this before I get into the features and the nitty-gritty about the bag is there are 3 different sizes available for this. So you have a short, you have the regular, and then you have a long. The long version is going to be a little bit different than the regular and the short in that you've got an extra 2 inches of shoulder girth. I believe it's 33 inches total of shoulder girth on that. This is the regular size, so it's a really nice size. I'm 5'9", fits me really well. So let's start from the top of the bag and move down to the bottom. What you've got here is a hood that is a really nice like contoured hood, and the loft of down insulation that is in the hood is really well done. One of the things that I see that is skipped out on in cheaper sleeping bags, the hood seems to be neglected a little bit, but the hood fits the head really well. So those really cold winter nights, this is going to be a really nice thing because you do have a cinch cord here on the bag that allows you to pull that hood nice and tight to get it closed around your face to keep you even that much more warm. It does have this little piece of Velcro over here. YKK two-way zippers, so it has this like hinged zipper on here, so allows you to zip from the inside of the bag really easy. And you pull that down. I want to point this out because this is something else that I notice on lower quality or lower cost sleeping bags is they don't have this feature of a zipper guard. One of the things that I hate about sleeping bags is when the fabric catches onto the zipper and it makes it really hard to zip up. In fact, I can't remember right off the top of my head, but a bag that I recently reviewed was the Outdoor Vitals Summit sleeping bag, and I didn't see this kind of feature. In fact, I noticed that the zipper was sticking into the fabric quite often in the short amount of time that I was able to see that bag. You've also got the zipper down here at the bottom that allows you to unzip and stick a foot out as necessary if you are a little bit too hot, as well as vent into the bottom of the bag if you want to increase some airflow within the bag. The sleeping bag, to unzip this a little bit more just to show you the inside, you do have a full draft collar, meaning that when you zip this up, this is going to come around your neck and go behind your shoulders. I like this because it doesn't come up around the back which when you are using a sleeping bag like this, you don't need to have any kind of draft collar that goes around the back, in my opinion. I don't think that that's a necessary thing. So I like that the design of this Paria bag just kind of like cradles your shoulders and comes down. That's one of the nice benefits to this bag. There's not any extra like draw cords, drawstrings to make that happen. So really like that about this bag. The material inside, like I said, really soft, and the stitching and everything of the baffles is really well done. I cannot really come up with anything too negative to say about this bag because my experience with their 15-degree version has been really positive. Now, I don't have a really wide shoulder girth, and so that can be an issue for some people in the sense that this bag might be a little bit narrow depending on who you are. So that could be a negative about it, but from my experience, 5'9", 160 pounds, not an issue for me. It's a really great bag. So when you're paying $160 for a bag like this, you're getting what you pay for, but Paria has put a lot of thought into creating a bag that makes sense and works really well. Speaking of that, the 0-degree aspect of this, now I did use this bag one time already, and during that time it was so warm that I was like sweating bullets within it. So it's a really, really warm bag. Their temperature ratings are very accurate and do a really good job of being very realistic. Looking down here at the bottom of the bag, you've got a good square shaped Footbox that is got a lot of good insulation. The baffles again are done really well, and it's a nice constructed Footbox. It's going to keep your feet nice and warm, which I think is one of the most important things about a sleeping bag is, are you going to be able to keep your feet warm? And definitely the experience that I've had with this sleeping bag. So really beautiful bag. It's a 0 degrees, so it's going to be really warm, and I think it's a great winter, late fall type sleeping bag, or if you are somebody that sleeps really cold, then this is a good option for you. So again, the weight on this, 3 pounds. So no, it's not the lightest sleeping bag that is out there. There are lighter options for you to choose from, but again, it's a 0-degree bag, and the concept here is to keep you really warm as opposed to saving a bunch of weight. So really like it, check it out. This is the Paria Thermodown 0-degree sleeping bag. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hope you have an awesome day.